Hi, my name is Mikkel, and I'm the head of Global Sales Enablement here at Heimdal Security. Now, I truly believe that patching is a vital part of a strong cybersecurity posture. And that comes down to the statistical fact that 80 to 85% of malware is utilizing vulnerabilities found in unpatched software. So that means that 80 to 85% of attacks could have been proactively stopped simply by keeping software up to date and patched. We've seen big breaches in recent history, like the WannaCry ransomware attack, the big NotPetya ransomware attack that shut down the NHS in the UK. We've even seen the SolarWinds breach that led to the theft of US government property. All of these came down to unpatched software found somewhere in the environment, and the cyber criminals were able to exploit these vulnerabilities to gain access and deploy their ransomware. We all know that keeping all our software up to date is a pretty tedious and sometimes impossible task. The manual process takes a long time and requires specialization and skills. But it still needs to be done. The priority needs to be, one way or another, to keep all of your software up to date. It can be done by limiting the amount of software available to your employees. It can be done by having a more focused group of people that takes care of the patches. Or you can even utilize tools that will automate a big part of that process. Now, our own experience has shown us that the average company has around 44 different third-party softwares installed. So this is software outside the normal Microsoft suite. This is 44 pieces of software that the IT team needs to focus on and make sure they keep up to date all the time. This can be hard. And even when you also take into account, they might not even know all of the software installed. We also know from our experience that when we deploy Heimdal to scan endpoints, we find that around 5 pieces of software on average is left vulnerable and unpatched on each endpoint. These are 5 open doors that hackers can use to breach your system. Remember, not patching, leaving software vulnerable is the same as leaving your front door unlocked and open, inviting everyone in to take what they want. This is also why that from a compliance point of view, patching is almost always in the top 3, simply because of the vital impact it can have on your security posture. If you don't keep your software up to date, it's a matter of time until you are breached and the data is stolen. The worst thing that can happen to most companies are ransomware attacks, as the attackers are getting smarter and smarter and getting better and better to circumvent our precautionary measures. They know how to kill our backups. They know how to lock down the most important systems. And now they've even started to steal our private data. And they will keep us at ransom. If we do not pay them, they will not only keep our machines locked, but they will also leak the data online for everyone to see. Now, this can either mean that we lose intellectual property, business critical data, or it can even mean that we are getting GDPR fines that can come down to quite substantial amounts. It's based on all of this that I feel patching is such a vital part of cybersecurity. You can pay and buy all the tools you want in antivirus, endpoint detection, firewalls, and everything else out there. But if you don't patch, you're just throwing money into a big hole and still leaving the front door unlocked. So lock the door and start patching.